And then below the whole picture, it said, restart your subscription now. And then it said, WWE Money in the Bank. And below that, it said, restart your subscription now. Obviously, they're having some troubles with people not subscribing to the WWE Network currently.
Yeah. Not surprising at all.
At the same time, I do sit and think, well, it's probably targeted advertising for an old account I had with it, whatever. But it was funny to see, and it made me laugh.
I mean, yeah, it probably is, but at the same time, they have something made with that much on there. I mean, it's crazy to see. Everybody is talking how during this COVID, all of television ratings are up, high, spiking. It's like the best thing that's ever happened to television. And all wrestling television shows are losing ratings. Mm-hmm. Why don't they just look at it and say, it's because you need fucking fans in the audience.
Right.
How dense are they? They just can't keep going on fooling themselves.
That, most of the world, even if you're not a wrestling fan, you know that these wrestlers aren't employees of the company. You know they're independent contractors who are being basically forced to or coerced to for the money that they've already been promised. Come out and put themselves on the line with no extra benefits. Nobody's making more money. Nobody got a bonus for WrestleMania.
Oh, shit, no.
It's that's where I said, like, when WWE was deemed essential, well, it's not essential for me to tune in. Money in the Bank will be, but they won't be getting my ratings from it. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. It's just every other, and I know it's sports entertainment. Yeah, you're in front of a live crowd, so every other sports venue or every other sports has canceled and is just holding off until the shit's over. There's no reason pro wrestling can't do it. New Japan did it. Japan did it immediately.
Sports is canceled. We need TMZ to just call it quits for a little while. Then the entertainment's canceled, and then Vince will finally get it. I understand like a company like AEW where they just got going and they need to keep some kind of momentum or they're going to, fall to the back.
I don't, because I think people understand.
Yeah. Well, also, the only reason AEW is still doing it is because WWE is still doing it.
Oh, exactly. If WWE wasn't, AEW wouldn't. And they can afford to. People understand it. They're not the XFL. People aren't going to fucking shit on them because this shit went down. People shit on the XFL before COVID. It was dying. It was going to die.
Yeah, I didn't watch AEW this week either, but I had heard that they got fined $10,000, which isn't much to a billionaire. But got fined $10,000 for over gratuitous violence in a Jon Moxley death match.
They got fined $10,000 for the what was it? Double or Nothing, Pasty.
Was it?
What was it? Was it Cody Rhodes versus Who was it? Cody Rhodes, Moxley?
No, that would have been Omega Moxley.
Okay, yeah, Omega Moxley. That's what they got fined for.
I see, and that's why I didn't add it to the news because I'm like, this doesn't sound. If Moxley had a death match this week, I would have heard about it and I would have watched.
No, yeah, it was from their Double or Nothing match. It's just these things take time. It's legalities and stuff.
Yeah, no,
they didn't get permission.
Brody Lee, that's what it was.
Yeah, they didn't get permission to have blood, and per Maryland standards, you're not allowed to have blood in your events. So,
well,
from what I understand, they paid it and everything's taken care of. No big deal. I think it was worth it for AEW in the long run.
$10,000 isn't shit, though. When you're a company.
No, especially considering what they gained from that. All of the publicity they gained out of that, and all of the goodwill that they got from the fans. It's like, yeah, it was worth it. It happens.
$10,000. That's kind of like a WWE weed fine back in the day. It doesn't really affect anything.
It's a police officer
happy.
Yeah, it's a police officer pulling you over for a taillight and giving you a ticket. It's like, we're just putting some money in. You're not going to care enough to bitch about it and fight it, and we're going to collect some money.
Yep. And since you guys aren't paying enough to bitch and fight about us cutting the show short, I think this is the part where we say goodnight to you. Nice.
Cut it short.
50-minute show, less than an hour, folks. Consider that a bonus to you. so you can enjoy your life.
Because it's so fucking exciting right now.
It is. Murder hornets. They're my favorite.
I call them Baskin bees.
I love that. Wait, do they feed your husband to tigers?
It happens. The bees and the tigers, they are one.
So the
they
bees
got the
aren't
stripes.
what we have to worry about.
They got
it's
the
tigers
stripes
that follow them.
That's how you know they're working together. It's the stripes. That's how they know who's on what team. Exactly. It's uniforms. You know. It's obvious. It's obvious. Thought we all knew this. Leopards and ladybugs work together too. Come on, you think they both start with an L for no reason? Dipshits.
Dalmatians are in that crowd too.
Leave the Dalmatians out of this. They're assholes. Nobody likes Dalmatians.
Well, it's been a good one. I hope we have a really good one next week. I'm hoping this Money in the Bank way supersedes our expectations, and it could.
I'm hoping it gives us a lot to talk about, whether good, bad, or indifferent. I hope it gives us a lot to talk about, because that's always the best part, even if it isn't all positive.
Oh, yeah.
If it gives you something to talk about, they did their job, you know?
So I guess with that, I've been Pasty.
And I'll continue to be Fat Mac.
And we'll see you on the other side.